I definitely believe that there's conditions, and those conditions, the principles of them will once again be fueled by capitalism, like Space Baby was just saying. So it's going to be, it may not be what you want to do, but there's an overarching business that has to happen as far as they're concerned. And look at the time that we're in right now. Back then, it may have been even harder, but look at now. Most artists don't understand what it means to bring a record to the worldwide stage. The voice can be powerful. You get what I'm saying? We know people like a MLK or this person or that person with exceptional voices. People just gravitated towards them. But we see this same type of reaction with the people that do music. And I think one of the issues that hip hop is facing is connecting the different areas of power that they possess. You have the ones who vocalize the message. You have those who can put money behind the message. You have others that style the message. You get what I'm saying? All of that has to be connected in the pipeline, because what are we talking about right now? The capitalists. Do we control the means of production from the point that they actually say what they say, and can we deliver it to every last single person to get the message there? It seems like the ongoing battle. Space Baby, what's some of the problems you think hip hop may be facing today?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was described well, even from connecting with Creature, and you just said LV, in terms of it really goes from the society to the personal, and kind of the connection in between, the way the families are affected by capitalism, the way that individualism manifests itself in different ways. Either it's just like, okay, I'm just going to make sure my family is good, but I'm not going to worry about society, or that there's backstabbing happening within families. Um, and that's really, but again, what is the root of that? It's the society, it's the capitalist society that creates this culture and ideology, to do that. But one of the big issues, I think, that the hip hop is facing currently is that our society is really in decay, and we actually see that outside of music, even in terms of like the movies that are coming out. Not that many great movies are really coming out anymore, with really great messages. Like, you see this decay more and more. And when it comes to hip hop, it's not an issue of form, actually, in terms of different styles. Like, myself, I like a lot of different. I like boom bap, I like trap, I like a lot of the different styles that are coming out. The issue is that there's such an emphasis on form, on how we do this, and not enough about content, about what it is that we're saying. So right now we're not facing an issue of form, because there's a lot of good productions that are coming out. There's a lot of stuff that I like to bop my head to. It's great, but the content is in complete decay, where it's the same stories over and over that are being told over different styles of beats. So we're facing an issue of content. And as the last thing, something that was really talked about is that there's actually production of a lot of good music. There's also an issue of distribution. How do we build up an infrastructure that the music we know needs to be released in society with the message that we need to build that infrastructure? We need to make really good, high quality music videos, set up our own shows like you're doing, LV, here. We really need to create our own transmission belts, essentially, of media, while we're promoting that production. So ultimately, it's a problem of content, and it's a problem of distribution, and the only way that we can really figure out our way through it, is through organization.
Just
Definitely.
to land back, just to land back off my man Space. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to content and the actual message, I want to read something from an article by a young lady by the name of Alice Ragland. And you can find the name of the article is called Hip Hop Ain't Dead. And you can find this article on Marxist.org for those who are interested. And yes, I said Marxist.org. You got a problem with the deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I rocks with it, real tough. Right? There's something that's very, very, that stands out that she said. Okay. Of course, there were still songs about sex, partying, and having fun, but the genre seemed to have a healthy balance of frivolity and challenging the status quo, right? Now, it seemed as though the revolutionary nature of the music has dissolved. When I turn on the local hip hop stations, I typically hear a monolith of insane voices worshiping consumerism. The face of rap music seems to be dominated by two-dimensional categories. Oh boy, my English is bad. Glorifying sex, drugs, violence, and money. I hear song after song about starting from the bottom and making it, which reinforce the capitalist lie of mediocrity. Right? If I want to hear rap songs that challenge the system, I can't find them on the radio. But why? What happened to create this dead state of hip hop? Power and profit. Ooh, let's keep going. The capitalist ambush of rap music happened. The political message and cries for justice in rap songs were virtually silenced when the music was mainstreamed. Music industry executives and media moguls, included owners of the radio and television corporations, not only saw the earning potential of rap, but they also saw the power it had. The power to politicize young people of color, not just blacks, brown people, and various other ethnicities of people. It had the power to politicize young people to be aware of where oppression's coming from. What's the cause of oppression? The issue. Let's keep going. Right? And instill them with the knowledge that would be a potential threat to corporate rule. White male record executives were intimidated by the thought of black youth not knowing the truth, so they decided to cash out on the ignorant monolith image of hip hop. You see? It's not convenient to sell consciousness. It's not convenient. It don't bring in that fast money, like in the dope game, that quick money. No substance. That's what brings in that quick money. But when you got something with substance, with a message, you can't sell that. You can't promote that. You can't sell it to try to get someone to make money off of, because now you're provoking the conscious thought. You're provoking consciousness, and you're influencing, especially like I said earlier, the youth. And then when the youth get behind something powerful, they take advantage. They take it and run, especially when they got the elders there guiding them. Just want to say that real quick.